Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am Harrison Graham. If you're coming in from our main Chat Sports YouTube channel, you know we're going to talk about 3 cornerbacks the Chiefs can target in round 1. If you're watching on our Chiefs channel for the first time, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Real quick, want to take a look at the Chiefs draft outlook. 5 picks in April's draft. Defensive line and wide receiver have been addressed in free agency. Chris Jones, Mike Pennell are back. Demarcus Robinson got re-signed over the weekend, so you're feeling pretty good about those positions. We'll see what happens with Sammy Watkins, but you get these 3 players back, key players from last year, especially Pennell and Jones. And if you lose Watkins, Robinson is a serviceable receiver. You got him for cheap, less than $3 million. So I thought that was a really good signing for the Kansas City Chiefs. These are the losses and why I'm focusing on cornerback today. Kendall Fuller, obviously, he is gone. He's back to the Washington Redskins. Reggie Ragland, he's up in Detroit. Emmanuel, the defensive end, is heading to Miami, but we were focusing on corner and linebacker. I decided today to do 3 corners the Chiefs can target in round 1 of the NFL draft. We'll probably do linebacker soon, but I'll ask you right now, what is the Chiefs' bigger need? Is it cornerback? Is it linebacker? If you think it's corner, type CB. If you think it's linebacker, type LB. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. All right, guys, do me a favor and subscribe to the Chiefs Report. You see the link down below, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We're going to have the latest rumors, news, Q&A, free agency, draft coverage. And then once we get into the season, we're going to have game coverage as well. We're not going anywhere. Go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. The link's down below, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. So let's get into 3 players at the cornerback position that I think the Chiefs can target in the NFL draft, starting with Jeff Gladney, the cornerback out of TCU. We've talked about him a couple of times. I like him. I'm a TCU alum, so I've watched him quite a bit. He's a bit undersized, but he plays bigger than his size, 6 foot, about $185. Takes pride in playing man-to-man coverage. Good tackler. He'll rock you when given the opportunity. He likes to press. I think he could come in, be a nickelback right away, and eventually be an outside corner as well. I think he is capable of doing that. He was a playmaker throughout his career at TCU, a 4-year starter. He had an interception last year, 14 pass breakups, does not give up a lot of completions. I like his game. I think he would fit in great in Steve Spagnuolo's system. He's a really versatile defensive back, and I think he will go in round 1. I don't know if I would trade up for him, but if he's there at 32, I am more than comfortable selecting him there. How excited are you guys for the NFL draft? Scale it 1 to 10. 10 means I've never been more excited for anything. 1 means I don't really care about the draft. I'm at a 9 or 10, guys. I mean, with no live sports right now, give me a 10. I'm excited for the draft. We will have you guys covered. All things Chiefs draft coverage right here on the Chiefs Report. So go ahead and scale it for me from 1 to 10. And go ahead and take advantage of this sweet deal with our partner, Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Chiefs4 will get you to the link to purchase this Chiefs Super Bowl t-shirt. It's less than $23. You're not going to find this shirt for a better price anywhere else. Continue to celebrate the Chiefs Super Bowl 54 victory by buying this shirt. It's less than $23, 30% off. Chatsports.com/Chiefs4. It'll be in the comments. The link will be in the description. You click on it, boom, you can purchase today. Next player here, C.J. Henderson, the cornerback out of Florida. I've got him as my number 2 cornerback I would target in round 1. Now, these last 2 guys we're going to get to, starting with Henderson, probably going to have to trade up. I don't think he's going to fall to 32, so you're probably going to have to trade up for him. So you'd have to kind of, gauge that as a franchise, since the Chiefs only have 5 draft picks, if you're willing to do that. Henderson's a good player. Good athlete. I think he's got a chance to eventually be a number 1 corner. I think he can be a number 2 corner right away in the NFL. You put him opposite of Charvarius Ward, you're probably feeling okay. 6 picks his first 2 seasons. This last year didn't have any, but teams did not throw at him nearly as much. Good enough tackler, 11 pass breakups. Did have 3 tackles for loss as well. Florida brought him on some blitzes from time to time, so he's a pretty good overall player. I like him. He's still a little bit raw, but he has big-time upside. Now, we're looking at round 1 prospects today, but here are some day 2 corner prospects if the Chiefs go elsewhere in round 1. You got A.J. Terrell out of Clemson, Damon Arnett, Bryce Hall out of Virginia, who we've talked about a lot, played with Juan Thornhill up at Virginia in college. Troy Pride Jr., probably a 3rd-round guy. Jalen Johnson, late 2nd, maybe 3rd-round guy out of Utah. This is a deep cornerback draft class. You can get quality players in the 2nd round, so keep that in mind as well. Number 1 guy here is Kristian Fulton, the cornerback out of LSU. I think we've mentioned him maybe one time before. He's kind of all over the place, according to scouts and draft experts. Some people think he's going top 20. Some people think he's going in the middle of the second round. I'm more than comfortable taking him at 32. I don't think he's going to get there, so you may have to trade up for him like a CJ Henderson. He's got good size and speed. Needs to make more plays on the football. He does, he loses track of the ball from time to time, but he's a good player. He's got all the physical tools to translate into a top cornerback in the NFL. Gotta improve as a tackler and as a playmaker, but overall, he's just got really raw, untapped athleticism. Good player, 14 pass breakups last year, and that's with losing the ball from time to time. He could have had 20 or 25. Quite frankly, he's a good player. I'm excited about his prospects. If he's there at 32, it's a home run. You absolutely take him. I would be comfortable trading up to 25, 26 and taking Fulton or Henderson, quite frankly. If you had to pick between the two, who are you taking? Type F for Fulton, type H for CJ Henderson. I'm still Kristian Fulton. I still like him more. My guy Tom Downey at Chat Sports, our colleague here, he's higher on Fulton than Henderson, so I'm going with Fulton. I trust his judgment. I trust my judgment. I think Fulton's been a little bit better of a player. I think he's a little bit better of a prospect, so I'm typing my F. But if you think it's Henderson, go ahead and type H. Quick little recap here. 3 cornerbacks the Chiefs should target in round 1. Jeff Gladney out of TCU. I would not necessarily trade up for him, but I think he's more than worthy of the number 32 overall pick. CJ Henderson, the corner out of Florida. Kristian Fulton out of LSU. Those two guys you may have to trade up for, but it would probably be worth it.